Hello there. Here we are back at it again, making some more mead. Gonna be making 3 types of pepper mead today. A gallon of ghost pepper. 3 gallons of jalapeno. And 1 gallon of Serrano. Should be interesting. I've made habanero and jalapeno before. Never tried doing ghost pepper. So, should be interesting. See if it ends up being enjoyable or absolutely disgusting. I already have honey in these buckets. And this is going to be to the 2 gallon buckets, adding a gallon of water. I put 4 pounds of honey in each of the 1 gallon buckets, or the 2 gallon buckets. I put 12 pounds of honey in the 5 gallon bucket I have back here, so that's 4 pounds per gallon. Hoping to have anywhere between 12 and 14% in the end product. These are all homegrown peppers from my little backyard garden, so it should be quite nice. I already added 1 gallon of water to the 5 gallon bucket. We'll go ahead and add 2 more gallons to this. The reason I'm doing the 3 gallons of jalapeno is because I've done jalapeno before. I know that I like it, so I'm willing to do a little bit larger batch. Serrano and ghost pepper I've never done, so they're both kind of experimental. Everything's been sanitized prior. I already have my yeast nutrient and yeast energizer. Pre-portioned out for the different buckets, mixed together, make it nice and easy. So I'm gonna go grab a stirring spoon and we'll get that spun. Here's our stirring spoon. It has been disinfected, but it's been sitting a couple minutes, so let's give it a little rinse off. Get everything nice and married together. You don't want any of the honey sitting at the bottom. If it is, it's not going to brew right. And you're not going to get a proper reading at the beginning when you check your specific gravity. See what kind of potential alcohol you're looking at getting. The peppers aren't going to be giving off much sugar, so it'll be fine to take a reading, add the peppers, and I won't have to take another reading after. Still getting some honey on the spoon after stirring, so a couple more times around and we should be good to go. And that's what we like to see. That is well mixed. We'll go ahead and give that a little scoot out of the way. All my surfaces have also been cleaned prior. Try to make it so you guys only have to watch the important stuff. Actually making the mead. You can find lots of recipes online, but I never seem to see any recipes for stuff like this, especially not videos on the weird meads, pepper meads and whatnot. There we go, nice and clean. I like doing a couple batches at the same time because when it comes to using a packet of yeast, doing one 3-gallon batch or one 1-gallon batch when a packet of yeast is good for 5-6 gallons seems like a terrible waste. They're not very expensive for the packets of yeast, but why waste them? The point of this is to make it tasty but cheap, so I had gotten a really good deal on this honey from a local meadery. The peppers are all homegrown, so no cost there. And yeah, why not keep the cost as low as possible? So we're going to take some readings here. Got the test tube. They all should be relatively similar. It's all the same honey. They're all at a ratio of 4 pounds to a gallon. So I don't imagine there will be too much differentiation between them. Let's see what we're looking at. Looks like we're looking at 1.110, which is about 14%, so just what we were looking for. Go ahead and get that poured back in there. And although it's the same amount of honey, we do want to check the other ones as well, just to see what we're working with, and so we can take accurate notes. I like to share my mead with friends and family, and letting them know what they're getting into before giving it to them is usually a good idea, so they don't go drinking more than they should, thinking they're not going to be getting possibly drunk off of it. Let's see here. we're looking at the same thing, about 1.110, 14%. And last but not least, the 3 gallon batch. Just getting a standard specific gravity tester from your local homebrew shop or online, and then dollar store turkey baster does the trick wonderfully. Same thing, 1.110, 14%. So we were able to standardize it across all 3. Now we're going to go ahead and do our fruit additions. So to a 1 gallon, do a ghost pepper. Pray for me. To a 1 gallon, Serrano chilies. It's about 12 peppers chopped up, seeds included. Let's go ahead and get all those seeds stuck to the bottom. Make sure we don't touch our eye after doing this. If you are gonna copy this, I suggest using gloves like I did while chopping the peppers, especially the ghost peppers, and jalapenos to the 3 gallon batch, with a little bit of jalapeno juice from defrosting the peppers. And again, all the seeds included, because that's where we're going to get all of our spice, or at least most of it. And our fruit additions are done. Now we can go ahead and look at doing our addition. Yeast Energizer, Yeast Boost. It's at a rate of 1 teaspoon of yeast nutrient per gallon and half a teaspoon of yeast boost per gallon. So add it to the 3 gallon batch, smaller amount for each of the 1 gallon batches. So we're going to go ahead and give everything a nice stir. Get all the additions mixed in there. Of course, we'll put the lid on, give everything a shake before we add the nutrient, add the yeast, and get it going. And there we are. Give you a little bird's eye of what they're looking like. Very nice. Very, very nice. Ah, yes. Okay. Now, I like to use these seal tight lids. Has a gasket that goes on the top of the bucket. Nice and tight. This makes opening it up to check on it, punch fruit down, do any additions throughout much easier, I have found. And they're not terribly expensive. There we go. Everything's nice and tight. So now we're going to go ahead and add our yeast. Remember, friends don't let friends pitch dry. It's all been rehydrated. I just separated one 5-gram yeast pack between the 5 gallons. We'll go ahead and throw the lids on, give everything a shake before throwing on the airlock and calling it a day. I got 2 minutes of record time left on the camera before it times me out. Let's see if we can get this done. That's helping to introduce lots of oxygen, get everything nice and mixed together. As you can see, that one's leaking a little bit. That's my oldest bucket. And of course, doing the big one's always a bit more of a pain. Alrighty. Then for airlock, go ahead just up to the line, throw your cap on, plug it in, you're good to go. Remember, it's always good to take detailed notes, write down the date, your additions, and the starting gravity and potential alcohol. Thank you very much. Have a good one.